You're just waiting for some people.
Yeah, let's just let some people come in and join.
Abby and Kara are here. Abby says, "Don't worry, I'm here."
Good. You guys recognize the music yet?
Evan and Cassidy is here. Cassidy says, "Yes."
Okay. Awesome. So let's just get started on the show. Welcome to Cocktail Corner with B-Neck Steve. I, of course, am your host, B-Neck Steve. Here at Cocktail Corner, we both serve up drinks and looks, and I'm certainly going for a look tonight. This one is actually very solidly connected with the drink we're going to make, but let's just walk through the look from head to toe. We're traveling back home to the World Showcase, back home to Canada here tonight. So I got my Canadian hat, my Canadian shirt. I've got my Canadian flag tied on the back that all of you that I worked with in the pavilion did sign at the end of my program here. So I still have that these 5 years later, 4.5 years later. I still got it. They're just my regular pajamas on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And now I'm going to walk us through the drink. So I know some of you I was speaking to yesterday about how to make this drink. Tonight we're going to attempt to make the Ottawa Apple, which is a drink we sold at Cellier. I actually never worked with this cocktail myself. I didn't sell it when I was down there, so I'm going off of kind of the menu description. So this isn't going to be an exact drink, but I'll just let you guys kind of know what we have here. And this is going to be a little bit of figuring it out tonight, a little bit of playing around with ingredients to try to find the right mixture. But I'll just start this green stuff right here. I know it doesn't look the most appetizing, but this is actually Granny Smith apple that I blended up with just a little bit of water. The recipe calls for an apple infusion, and so I wasn't sure quite how to make that. So we're gonna try this out a little bit and see if that works. Who knows? This will be a little experimental tonight. We got our cranberry juice. We got our crown apple. So you gotta use your crown apple or a crown maple is what the recipe called for. We're gonna try an apple. And we have a little bit of maple syrup here. Because of course you can't have a Canadian drink without maple syrup. So we're gonna try that out and just a little bit of apples for garnish on the end of this. Alrighty, so let's just get started with the drink. Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit of playing around. So let's start off here with 2 ounces per cocktail of the crown. This is our only alcohol, so we wanna make sure we have a significant bit of that.
So you have some late joiners. Your sister's here.
Okay.
Chelsea, Lindsay, Kaylee, Kim.
Awesome. So for all those who are joining late, tonight we're going to attempt to make a drink we sold at the Canadian Pavilion in Epcot when we worked down there. It's called the Ottawa Apple. There is no concrete recipe yet online on how to make this or anything like that, so I'm going based on the menu description, and it's going to be a little bit of trial and error to see getting the right combination. So we have our crown apple. We've added that into the cocktail. I'm going to do equal parts the cranberry juice. We'll see how it goes.
Everyone loves the music.
Yeah, I think the music sets the vibe for sure.
Kara said it's very nostalgic.
Yeah, I was trying to find the Cellier music, the little funky jazz music, but I can't find it anywhere on YouTube. I know someone has found it in the past. I know Chris Whitehead had found it at one point and sent it to, I think, the Epcot non-current cast group, but I couldn't track it down. So this is what we are going with. And also I want to say this Crown Royal Apple is courtesy of Harrison Qantas. I know I was just talking to him tonight. He's gone to bed. Hopefully, Harrison, if you watch this tomorrow or whenever you do, thank you for this. We're putting it to use. Okay, what do you think, Anita? A teaspoon of the syrup?
I would put a tiny bit.
Tiny bit?
Yeah.
We'll just...
Abby says this music makes her want to drink a Moosehead Radler and ask Popcorn for a free box of popcorn.
After drinking around the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cassidy says this is better than Cellier music. And Kiana is asking what the heck is going on.
What do you think? You think a teaspoon of the apple?
Maybe leave that like floating in the drink. I don't know.
Floating in the drink?
It looks a little freaky.
I don't know. I think we need to add it. What does the chat say? What do you guys think? Add the apple juice or no apple juice? I want to see what people think. It's just Granny Smith apple and a little bit of water that I pureed up. It smells very apple.
Caitlin says apple infusion is a syrup. Abby wants you to mix it in.
Let's just
Caitlin says don't add the juice.
Okay, well, let's try it without, and then we can stir it in afterwards if we want to.
Chelsea says add it. But yeah, let's do a taste first.
We'll taste it, and then if we want to, we can stir it in. All right, so let's shake it up. Alrighty. We got a little bit of leakage here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay.
Evan says, I've only had the drink once, but it did have a heavy maple taste, so maybe that should be emphasis.
Okay, well, we can try it. We can add more and stir stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
This cocktail this cocktail shaker is very hard to get the lid off after we've made a drink in it, so it always takes a little bit of work. Let's just try this. Do our initial taste. Of course, I know I always say it, but I'm gonna always say it again. Reusable straws. Save the planet.
Tasha's late. She wants to know what we're making.
We're trying to make the Ottawa Apple tonight, but we don't have a concrete recipe to go off of. That's why I was asking you guys last night in chat if it was a blended drink or served over ice, but I never actually worked with it when I was down there. But yeah, people said that this is both served as a blended drink and served over ice, so...
It smells right.
Let's see. That tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
You do get the apple in there.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of apple from the crown.
Do you think maybe a little more syrup?
I think so, yeah.
A little more syrup? Let's, that actually is pretty good. Yeah, that crown's pretty apple-y. I didn't think it would be...
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Well,
that one is, yeah.
It's basically equal parts crown to cranberry juice. That's essentially all it is. And then just a little hint of maple syrup. Stir that up. It's good though. I like this drink. Okay, let's see. So I don't have a basis to go off of because I never actually tried the Ottawa Apple. To me, this tastes pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
This seems pretty right to me. It's very apple-y.
I think...
Let's put our garnishes on there. A little bit of Granny Smith apple. And of course, we need our glow cubes. This isn't a frozen drink. This isn't a layered drink. So there's no reason not to have glow cubes on it. What do you want to pick tonight, Anita? What do you feel like? We got... Oh, that one's dead. I know this one was courtesy of Hunter Bicklemeyer. We got the X-Wing here, but unfortunately for those Star Wars fans, this one is also dead. If anyone has any experience with changing a battery on these, I'm seeing these glow clips. I could change the battery probably fairly easily, but glow cubes...
This one's dead too.
Glow cubes, I don't know if you can change the batteries on them. So if anyone has experience with changing the batteries on these potentially, let me know. I want to put some batteries in some of these. Because I got like Lightning McQueen from Cars here as well, but he's dead.
All of these are dead.
Yeah, all the clips are dead. I've definitely noticed that.
Oh, Ariel's got some juice.
You want just a lotus flower in yours? And I like the lotus flowers.
Let me see.
We got a Millennium Falcon here as well, but this one is also dead. Because I don't see any screws in these or anything like that. So I don't know if anyone has experience popping these off.
Oh, this one's from the night market.
Yeah, that's not a Disney one. We don't use those here.
But it's bright.
We also have a Death Star glow cube, but this one is also dead. I want to make a Star Wars drink with these Star Wars glow cubes, but we need... I need to put batteries in those first.
Evan says, I mean, do you even need a bartender at your wedding? I think you have it covered, man.
But I want to be able to drink the drinks. I don't want to be the bartender at my own wedding.
Pink. Kiana wants me to put Ariel in honor of my sis. Where'd she go? I had her.
Right here. There we go.
All right, I'll do that for you.
Okay. I think this is a pretty good cocktail. This is pretty easy to make. Yeah.
Yum.
I think that's good. Okay. One more piece of business tonight. So I know I said last night I finished the train. I've done the train. We did our kind of full review of the train. Tonight I just kind of set up our table for something a little bit different. So I actually brought the castle down so we could take a pretty good in-depth look at the Lego castle that I built. I built this, what, 2 years ago now, I think, Anita?
I think so.
Something like that. But yeah, let's show them. I know you guys have probably seen it in the background and stuff, but let's just give them the full kind of look at the castle. Alrighty, so here I got it. As you can see, it's pretty tall. It's not a short castle at all. So this is the front of it, and I feel like it's pretty realistic. Obviously, they're painting the castle now, so it won't look the exact same anymore. But yeah, we got all our characters on the bottom. This castle took me about 20 hours or so to build, back when I had it. And then let's show them the back of it as well, because the back is very detailed. I really like the back of this.
Mickey is also intrigued.
Yeah.
He's really into it.
So the back has all these little individual rooms with nods to certain movies. So like if you start up at the top here, we got the magic mirror and the poison apple for like Snow White. I know this one, I believe we had some scissors and combs and stuff, so I think this was kind of a nod to Rapunzel. We have down here, if you want to show them in like this little room, we have like the Sorcerer Mickey hat and the brooms and sorcerer book. Sorry. So that one kind of is a nod to the Sorcerer's Apprentice and that. We got a spinning wheel over here. We got like a pumpkin and all that type of stuff for Cinderella. Then over here, this is actually probably arguably my favorite room, is the Beauty and the Beast room. So you got Lumiere on the left-hand side there, and the rose in the glass. And then on the bottom, it's kind of standard. We have like the magic carpet nod over here. Some of these characters I bought extra, like Aladdin. I got the genie up here, Maleficent, Peter Pan. These are all characters I bought extra on the side. And then we actually have a little secret hidden compartment in here. And if you can zoom in on the top, Anita, there's actually Cinderella's glass slipper in that glass box there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's Cinderella's glass slipper in there.
I see.
So
interesting.
I really like this castle. This was a good...
There's like a little book in there.
Yeah, this was a good buy. I want to get some lights for it. I did have some twinkly lights on it at one point, but I want to get some proper LED lights to make it actually light up like Cinderella's castle in real life. But they're pretty expensive, so we'll not get those right now. But yeah.
That's Merida. I
yeah.
think back there. You can't really see
yeah.
it.
And if you actually come around to this side as well, Anita, we have the Princess and the Frog over here. So there's the two frogs with the crown down here as a nod to Princess and the Frog.
Kiana, this one took around 20 hours, he said, to make.
But yeah, I just like how there's all these subtle nods to all these other movies hidden within it. I think it's really, really cool.
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, those were the characters we got extra.
Then we got Tinkerbell up there, Peter Pan. But yeah, that's the castle. Evan is requesting a pinboard update. That'll be
tomorrow's
day.
episode, I guess.
Yeah.
Going forward, guys, so I still plan on doing Cocktail Corner for a couple more days, a couple more episodes, but next week I am going to be going back to work full time, and I'm going to be closing every night next week, which means I'm not going to be getting home from work till about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I don't know if there's going to be a Cocktail Corner next week. We're trying to figure out some alternative things we could do. I'm thinking about the possibility of maybe one day starting up a YouTube channel. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, for next week, I don't know how many Cocktail Corners I'll be able to do. I know coming up that weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is kind of a big weekend for us. So we might have some special episodes.
You're getting booed.
I'm getting booed?
You're getting booed by a lot of people. Kiana said Cocktail Corner season finale coming soon.
Yeah, so I think we'll do one tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. I think starting Sunday, you won't see any till possibly the weekend. So there may only be 2 more episodes of Cocktail Corner until it goes on sporadically. But yeah, Well, of course, we'll try to go hard in these next 2 days, get as many good drinks out there as you guys can. I would recommend this one if you want to go and buy Crown Apple.
It's pretty yummy.
It's pretty good. We added no extra apple to it, and it's got quite a good apple flavor to it. So that one is a good one. I recommend that one. What have been your favorite so far, Anita, that we've made? I know we talked about this last night. Last night we did a round 2 of the Magical Star. We made
that one was pretty good.
Price.
Stronger. Definitely add the extra rub.
That one tastes almost identical to the Disney version. So
yeah,
that one was pretty good.
The avocado margs were good, just sweeter, I think.
Yeah, and the Glotini I think been one of my favorites too that we made.
Abby's said she's gonna do a cocktail corner next week in your place.
Yeah, by all means, go for it. You can be the guest host for a few days if you want. I would encourage it.
Yeah.
But I think that'll do it for tonight, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have another episode, 10:30 tomorrow. Hopefully. I am working tomorrow night, so depending on what time I get home, might be slightly later, but it should be around 10:30. Other than that, we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.